me that as New Haven residents, we pay a huge amount of property tax. And I wonder what your thoughts are on how this can be addressed, the burden of city residents, not just New Haven, Bridgeport, it's Winfield, others, and the property tax we have to pay because of all the tax exempt properties. What can the state do to address this?
So Gary, why don't you go first?
Did you hear the question?
Yes.
You heard the question?
I think that we talk about the pilot program, and we could get the state to give more money, which is difficult in tough fiscal times. Or we could do what I was just talking about. We could also look at where we spend money. And this is something that we don't like to do, because when we talk about looking at where we spend money, we're looking at programs. And when we look at these programs, a lot of people think that the programs benefit people like Alderman Blango said, that they benefit people who are at the lower end. But some of these programs really aren't doing what they're supposed to do. And we could take that money and put it elsewhere, or put it into a program that's actually effective. And until we start being better about where we spend the money, we're going to have problems. You know, I was at a function where Senator Hart was talking about how people are quibbling over early childhood reading success, and whether that program was actually successful or not is an issue. And the question I have is, why are you spending money anywhere and not knowing whether your money is being used effectively? Right? We shouldn't be 10 years into the program saying, well, maybe the program wasn't effective. Now, it has a great name that makes everybody say, oh, well, it's early childhood reading success. Must be a good thing. But is it really successful? That's what we need to be doing. New Haven, Stamford, Bridgeport, all of these municipalities are affected by the way we spend money as a state. Until we change the way we spend money, you're going to have a problem.
Just elaborate on a different note that I agree with him, the way, like he said, the way we spend money. But I think it's two things we need to do. That the bill that Pat Dillon submitted to the state, we passed that bill on the local level, and I think that 1% sales tax encumbering for 5 years will bring us $21 million. We realize that it's for every 1 mil is $4 million. Addition to that, I agree with the pilot that we have to hold the some of these institutions more accountable to pay more money, but something I know people don't like, but maybe we need to bring back the toll booth. And in addition to that, let's stop building so many prisons and stop educating kids. The prisons that we built to house one individual for years, $40,000 to educate a young man or a young woman in an Ivy League school is $31,000. Even in a state institution, I'm in a state college, it's only about maybe $10,000. So when you look the way we spend money, I mean, clearly, and then we said all these agencies, most of the agencies that are allocated the money, most people don't even know about the agencies, like Clifford Beers or several, I won't start naming agencies, but we know we have the 3 institutions that every time an application go up to the state, we know the 3 institutions that receive most of the money. But if we have a broken tax system, and we can fix it, and not building prisons, and we having people putting stock in prison, and you're looking at $40,000 for one inmate. You do the math.